Who's asking? Whoa, 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 whoa.
What if Deadpool finally became an Avenger, but for all the wrong reasons? What if the multiverse was on the brink of destruction and only Logan could save it? And what if Deadpool had to fight an army of his own variants in the battle of a lifetime? 6 years after Deadpool 2, Wade Wilson's reckless multiversal adventures finally caught up with him. He tried to join the Avengers, but Happy Hogan shut him down.
Find your place. Good luck.
Vanessa? She had enough of his chaos, and when he destroyed Cable's time machine, he thought his troubles were over. But the Time Variance Authority had other plans. They needed Deadpool badly. His universe was collapsing, and the only way to save it? Bring back Wolverine. But there was just one problem. The Wolverine of his universe was long dead. The story of this film begins 6 years after the events of Deadpool 2. In the 2018 movie, Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool, used Cable's time machine to not only save his girlfriend Vanessa from her tragic fate, but also to make significant changes in alternate universes. After his multiversal adventures, Deadpool found himself in the main Marvel universe, known as the Sacred Timeline. Earth 616. There, he sought out Happy Hogan, Tony Stark's former assistant, with the hope of joining the Avengers. However, Wade's life wasn't as glamorous as he had hoped. Surprise! Vanessa, his girlfriend, had grown increasingly frustrated with him. Wade's reckless behavior and lack of purpose had taken a toll on their relationship. At one point, his actions had even led to Vanessa's death, though he later reversed it using the time machine. Determined to turn his life around, Wade decided to use his powers for good and join the Avengers. But Happy Hogan rejected him, seeing that Wade's motivations were selfish. He wanted to be an Avenger for his own needs, not to help others. Heartbroken and disillusioned,
Get back out there.
Wade returned to his original universe, Earth 1005, and destroyed Cable's time machine, cutting off his access to other timelines. His relationship with Vanessa fell apart, and he gave up his mercenary ways, leaving behind his Deadpool persona. 6 years passed, and Wade settled into a mundane life, working at a car dealership with his best friend, Peter.
Is this the light? Oh, fuck, no.
On Wade's birthday, his friends threw him a surprise party at his home.
Years ago, you'd always...
However, the celebration was interrupted by the sudden arrival of Time Variance Authority agents. These agents, who policed the multiverse, arrested Wade and took him to their headquarters. There, an agent named Paradox informed him that, according to the TVA's systems, Wade was destined to do something significant in the future. Paradox wanted to send him to the main Marvel universe to become a superhero. Excited by the idea, Wade had a new Deadpool suit made and prepared for his journey. However, Paradox also revealed a grim truth. Wade's universe was on the brink of destruction. The anchor being of his universe, Wolverine, Logan, had died, and without him, the universe would eventually collapse. While it would take thousands of years for the universe to fully disintegrate, Paradox wanted to speed up the process using an illegal device called the Time Ripper, which he had secretly built. Wade, realizing his universe was in danger, stole Paradox's Tempad, a device used to travel across the multiverse, and returned to his world. He went to Logan's grave, hoping to find him alive due to his healing powers. But all he found was Logan's adamantium skeleton.
But it's good to see you.
The TVA agents caught up to him, and a fight broke out. Wade used Logan's bones as weapons to defeat them, showcasing his trademark humor and brutality. Desperate to save his universe, Wade traveled across the multiverse, hoping to find another version of Logan who could replace the deceased one and stabilize his world. However, every Logan he encountered either rejected him or beat him up. Finally, he found a universe where all the X-Men were dead, and the only survivor was a broken, alcoholic Logan consumed by guilt over his friends' deaths. This Logan had isolated himself after the tragic deaths of the X-Men. Years ago, anti-mutant extremists had attacked Charles Xavier's mansion, killing all the X-Men while Logan was away, drowning his sorrows in alcohol. Overwhelmed by guilt, Logan had become a shadow of his former self, living in self-imposed exile. Wade managed to convince this Logan to join him, and together, they returned to the Time Variance Authority.
He's actually wearing a costume like he's not embarrassed to be in a superhero.
At the Time Variance Authority, Paradox explained that an anchor being couldn't simply be replaced by another version. Frustrated, Wade threatened to expose Paradox's illegal plans to the Time Variance Authority's higher-ups. In response, Paradox sent Wade and Logan to the Void, a place at the end of time where the Time Variance Authority disposes of deleted timelines. If you find this story interesting, make sure you stay till the end, because the final battle is unlike anything you've ever seen in a superhero movie. And if you're loving these multiverse twists, don't forget, subscribe my channel. In the Void, Wade and Logan encountered a group of rebels led by Johnny Storm, a variant of the Human Torch from the Fantastic Four. Johnny explained that they were fighting against Cassandra Nova, a powerful mutant who ruled the Void. Cassandra, the twin sister of Professor X, possessed telekinesis, mind control, and healing powers. She had been exiled to the Void as a child, but had since taken control of it, enslaving many of its inhabitants. Wade and Logan joined forces with the rebels, including Laura, a variant of Wolverine's daughter, X-23, Blade, Elektra, and Gambit. Together, they devised a plan to stop Cassandra by using a helmet that blocked mental powers. After a fierce battle, they managed to retrieve the helmet and used it to neutralize Cassandra's abilities. However, Cassandra's own ally, Pyro, betrayed her and shot her,
What the fuck?
having made a deal with Paradox to escape the Void. As Cassandra lay dying, Logan, moved by compassion, convinced Wade to remove the helmet and let her heal. Grateful, Cassandra agreed to send Wade and Logan back to their universe using a magic ring she had obtained from a variant of Doctor Strange.
But let's keep things interesting.
Back in Wade's universe, Paradox's Time Ripper was nearly complete. Cassandra, now aware of Paradox's betrayal,
Get me out of the Void.
followed Wade and Logan to their world, intending to use the Time Ripper to destroy the multiverse and rule over the Void alone. A massive battle ensued, with Wade and Logan fighting against an army of Deadpool variants summoned by Cassandra. With the help of his friend Peter, Wade convinced the Deadpool variants to stand down. Meanwhile, Logan and Wade learned that the only way to stop the Time Ripper was to cause a short circuit in its power source, which would kill anyone who attempted it. Despite the risk, Wade and Logan worked together to destroy the machine, sacrificing themselves to save the multiverse. Miraculously, their combined healing powers allowed them to survive. The TVA agent B-15 arrived to arrest Paradox and informed Wade that his universe was no longer collapsing. Logan, through his heroic actions, had become the new anchor being of the universe. In the end, Wade reunited with Vanessa, and Laura joined their world. The post-credits scene revealed that Wade had lied about Johnny Storm's death, showing a recording of Johnny insulting Cassandra, which justified her killing him.
Megalomaniacal psychotic.
And so, Deadpool and Wolverine's adventure came to a close, with Wade finally finding redemption and a new purpose in life. What do you think? Could Deadpool's biggest secret change the fate of the MCU? Let me know in the comments below.